mustard we grow today, right? That is Varuna, the mustard variety that we are growing right now in our crop field. That mustard is known as Varuna, right? So Varuna is a mustard variety that we grow. So let's say that is Varuna. So Varuna mustard, right? And Varuna is not herbicide tolerant. I mean, you are growing Varuna. Varuna is a good mustard variety. But problem with Varuna is that weedy side cannot be applied over there. Management of weeds are a little difficult. But then we manage it. So we wanted to add some gene to Varuna so that Varuna become herbicide tolerant, right? And we recognized the gene. The gene is known as bar gene. And bar gene comes from soil bacteria. So the whole idea was to add a gene that is called bar gene, right? And bar gene is coming from soil bacteria, and if you add this bar gene, then this Varuna will become HT mustard. It will become HT mustard. I mean, it will remain Varuna with all the benefit of it, but now it will be HT. So Varuna will get killed by the herbicide. HT mustard will not be getting killed. That is the whole idea, right? So it is easy. You just change and edit the genome. You study the genome of mustard, Varuna, and then you add a bar gene into that, because we have done this before also. But the problem with Varuna is that scientists tried many times to add this gene into Varuna, but Varuna was not accepting the gene. I mean, it's not like always the gene can be included. Even the cells and nucleus and genome has their own equilibrium. Sometime, if you try to put any gene, then genome will not accept that. It will not express it. So they attempted many a time, but this bar gene was never got accepted in Varuna. So it was like that we cannot do that because this process was not working. So this process, that is what we wanted to do. But the problem is that this process was not properly working. You cannot include the bar gene directly into the Varuna genome to make it HT mustard, right? So they found a way out. Because Varuna is not accepting the bar gene after multiple attempts. So the way out is, let's do something else. Let's put the bar gene in some other mustard, right? And then cross-pollinate Varuna with that mustard. You get my point? Let's say if somebody, like I told you that different eye colors are there. And if in some lineage there is no blue eye color, I mean eye color is black, and still the person wants that next offspring should be having the blue eye. So what is the way out? Because I am not having any gene in my lineage that is for blue eye. And if such person wants to get a blue eye in the offspring, the only one way that you marry the person who has got blue eye, right? Because you cannot contribute blue eye. So you better marry a person who has got the blue eye so that the chances of blue eye in the next generation would be there. So you are not able to add bar gene into Varuna. Then do one thing. Just select another mustard, put the bar gene over there, and then cross-pollinate Varuna with that mustard to get the bar gene into the offspring, right? That is why the word hybrid has been used. You know, we are talking about DMH11 under GM crop, but still a word hybrid has been used. It means that DMH11 is a GM as well as hybrid. GM why? Because the gene has been included by genetic engineering, and hybrid because cross-pollination was done between two mustard variety. You got